Salawam Akim. Before I get started with today's lesson, I give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Hot, Rikar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to you, Akim, across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Salawam Akim. All right, today is January the 6th, 2021. All right, and all hell is breaking out, man. Up in Washington, D.C., hey, these Proud Boys, hey, they just rushed or stormed the Capitol building, okay? So things could get real ugly after this. I'm just going to read a little bit of this and get into some scriptures because America's sorely divided, man, and it's circling the drain. So first, okay, so this is an article off of, I think it's ABC. It says Donald Trump, one side dead, Congress evacuated, National Guard activated after pro-Trump rioters storm Capitol. All right, so they're not playing no games, man. All right, and hopefully this could be the catalyst to kick off, all of these class wars, gender wars, and just to kick off everything, man. This place is circling the drain, man. Civil unrest. All right, it says Washington. The U.S. Capitol descended into chaos and violence Wednesday as hundreds of pro-Trump rioters swarmed the building and at least one person was shot dead, forcing the Senate to evacuate and Vice President Mike Pence to be ushered to a secure location. See, it's going to come to a point where it ain't going to be no security. All right, and we're going to get in that in the scriptures. It's going to be all out hell. Ain't going to be nowhere safe for you in America. Okay, the frenzied scene after rioters broke through barricades forced Congress to evacuate parts of the building and abruptly paused a ceremony event affirming that President-elect Joe Biden won the November election. In one dramatic moment, police officers drew guns as rioters tried to break into the House chambers. See? All right, this is coming straight from the, man, this is straight prophecy right here, man. They should not regard these people are not going to regard their rulers, man. The police, none of them. Pence, who was presiding over the joint session of Congress, could be seen rushing out of the Senate chamber amid the sounds of throngs of Trump supporters who surrounded the Capitol. Pence and Senate Charles Grassley, Iowa, representative of Iowa, I believe, the Senate President pro tem, were taken to secure locations, a senator told NBC News. All right, a woman was shot inside the Capitol by a member of law enforcement and later died. See, you women, you gonna catch hell too. Ain't gonna be no. You gonna get equal rights when all hell breaks loose. All right, you ain't gonna get put on the pedestal. All right, several law enforcement officials said. All right, police with drawn guns watched as rioters tried to break into the House of Chambers. All right, so this is what you got going on in America right now, at the moment as we speak right now. All right, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All hell's about to be set off. Okay. Now let's go. Second Ezra 15 and verse 14. Warn to the world and them that dwell therein. Yeah, death and destruction is coming to you people in this world, man. Alright? For the sword and their destruction draw it nigh. Alright? One weapon, one sword is all of this mass confusion, man. All of these people are rioting. Alright? Civil unrest, right? Okay? And it's going to be more destruction. All right. Ultimately, the ICBM missile is going to destroy you people over here in Babylon. All right, in various parts of the world. And one people shall stand up and fight against another. That's your race wars. And swords in their hand. All right. That's the weapons of destruction. All right. Which these people, some of them have weapons out there. All right. They're ready to take back their country. These Edomites are losing everything. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. And this is a form of sedition. This is a form of these Americans going against their government, saying, hell no, we're not going to accept what you're giving us. We're not going to accept Biden. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And they were breaking in, trying to get in there. The law enforcement had to back down to a certain degree because it was just too many of them. All right. All right. So this is exactly popping off. This is exactly prophecy, man. All right. And the course of their actions shall stand in their hands, and it's going to get to the point where you ain't going to be able to do nothing. The police ain't going to be able to do nothing. All right, they're going to have to send in the stormtroopers, in which that's what they really want. All right, they're collapsing this society, all right, to force everybody to accept that chip, that radio frequency identification chip. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, and shall not be able. And that's those martial laws, man. That's why they're saying that you're going to have a verification saying that you've been vaccinated in order to go into places, to functions. All right, like parties and shows and comedic shows and concerts and stuff. All right, and this is what's happening. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And these men are gone. They are afraid now, man. So when shit really breaks loose, what more they're gonna be afraid? All right, they're gonna fight against each other, man, over the smallest things. All right. And 2nd Ezra 13 and 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another one city against another, city against city, one place against another, one people against another. That's your race wars, all right? Places, these kingdoms going against each other, and one realm against another. Why? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming from the fourth dimension, and he's going to put all you other nations in subjection under him. All right? That's what's going on right now, man. So these people, hey, this is all supposed to be happening. This is all prophecy. The Lord is doing his work, man. Psalms 119 and 126. It is time for thee, Lord Yahweh, to work, for they have made void thy law. Right? And the Lord is going to work, man. All right? 2/3 of Israel, you're going to get slaughtered over here in Babylon and around the world. And all you other nations, hey, you going into captivity for what you done to the Israelites. All right? Okay? And, and that's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, so let's get back on prophecy, more prophecy. All right, Mark 3 and verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. That's why you got houses that are going against each other, and that's why you got kingdoms that can't see eye to eye like the Democrats and the Republicans. All right. All right, it's because they're being divided purposely by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua so that it can fall. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but he has an end. And you Edomites, y'all are at the end of y'all society, man. All right, y'all are at the end of your society, and this is what is supposed to be happening. All right, all of this sedition amongst men, civil unrest, that is supposed to be happening. All right. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. All right. So that's where we at right now. Esau's kingdom is crumbling, and Jacob is coming up, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to return, and the Israelites are about to be put back on top of all you other nations. And I hope this was edifying to those, to the hopeful elect. Shalom.